The fashion world has spent far too long telling petite women, especially those of us over 60, to dress your age, to disappear into a sea of muted colors and safe silhouettes, as if becoming a senior citizen means we should suddenly become invisible. That feeling that nothing fits right, that things just don't feel like you anymore. The good news is, it's not you. It's the clothes. But that's all about to change. We're here to challenge that notion and celebrate every single beautiful inch of you. If you believe that style is for every age, that our best decades are still ahead of us, and that our wardrobes should reflect the vibrant lives we've built, please take a moment and subscribe to this channel. It's a small act that helps us bring more of these empowering messages to women everywhere. Now, let's get right to it. Today, we're diving into the 9 style tips that are more than just rules. They're tools. Tools to help you feel confident, visible, and utterly radiant. These tips will transform your wardrobe and, more importantly, how you feel in your own skin. Tip 1. The monochromatic magic. This first tip is a game changer, and it's so simple yet incredibly effective. It's something that anyone can do, regardless of their budget or where they live, whether it's a small town in rural America or a bustling city like Manchester, England. It's all about creating an uninterrupted, long line from head to toe. The simplest way to do this is by dressing in one color or a single color family, what we in the fashion world call a monochromatic look. Think about it. When you wear a navy blue top with navy blue trousers or a beautiful cream-colored sweater with a matching skirt, you're creating a single, unbroken line. The eye flows smoothly from your neck all the way down to your shoes without any visual interruptions. This simple trick instantly makes you look longer and more streamlined. You're not cutting yourself into pieces with different contrasting colors. You're presenting a beautifully long, elegant canvas. And this isn't about creating a boring, bland outfit. Not at all. It's about playing with shades and textures within that same color palette. For example, if you love beautiful earthy tones, you could wear a pair of rich, dark brown trousers with a lighter tan cashmere sweater. The contrast in texture keeps the outfit interesting and luxurious, but the single color family creates that beautiful, long line. I've seen women like my friend Carol from Brooklyn, who's retired and loves to travel, use this tip to great effect. And every time she does, people are just captivated by how chic and put together she looks. This tip is a perfect example of how you can create an elegant, sophisticated look with minimal effort. You don't need a closet full of brand new clothes. You just need to look at the clothes you already own and find ways to mix and match them within the same color palette. Try it out. Stand in front of your mirror and put together a single-colored outfit. You'll be amazed at the difference it makes. It's simple, it's elegant, and it's one of the most powerful tools in our arsenal. Tip 2. V-necks are your best friend. Our next tip builds on this idea of creating a vertical line, but this time we're focusing on our neckline. It's a small detail, but it makes a huge impact, especially for those of us who have a shorter torso. When you wear a V-neck, whether it's on a blouse, a sweater, or a dress, you are creating a subtle downward-pointing arrow that draws the eye vertically. This simple shape elongates your neck and creates the illusion of a longer upper body, which in turn makes you appear taller overall. A wide crew neckline or a high turtleneck can visually shorten your neck and make you look wider. A V-neck does the exact opposite. It creates a beautiful, elegant frame for your face and collarbone. This is why you'll see so many stylish icons over 60, like Jane Fonda, often opting for this classic and flattering cut. And here's a bonus tip. You don't have to go for a deep V. Even a slight V-neck works wonders. You could also achieve a similar effect with a long pendant necklace that hangs in a V shape. This is an easy and stylish way to apply this principle without changing your entire wardrobe. My friend Susan from Toronto, who's a bit shy about showing off too much skin, loves to use a beautiful long scarf wrapped just so to create that elegant V shape. It works like a charm. So, when you're out shopping or simply deciding what to wear from your own closet, start looking for those V-necks. They are a timeless classic, and for good reason. They are flattering, sophisticated, and they do all the hard work for you. It's another simple step that makes a monumental difference in how you carry yourself. Tip 3. The power of high-waisted bottoms. Now, let's talk about the magic of the lower half of our bodies. Our next tip is about getting our proportions right, and it's a game changer that so many petite women don't take advantage of. It's all about the power of high-waisted bottoms. For a long time, low-rise jeans and trousers were all the rage, but for petite women, that trend was a major challenge. Low-rise styles can make our legs look shorter and our torsos look longer, which is the exact opposite of what we're trying to achieve. High-waisted bottoms, on the other hand, are a true gift. They sit at or above your natural waistline, which instantly creates the illusion of longer legs. It visually shifts the midpoint of your body upward, making you appear taller and more balanced. And this isn't just about jeans. Think about high-waisted skirts, trousers, and even shorts. They all have the same powerful effect. When you pair a high-waisted bottom with a top that is tucked in or cropped, you are emphasizing that beautiful, long leg line. It's a very elegant and modern look that makes you look both put together and effortlessly chic. Think of women like Dame Judi Dench, who often uses this style to look commanding and confident. It's a timeless look for a reason. So, take a look at your wardrobe. Do you have any trousers that sit low on your hips? Try replacing them with a high-waisted pair. Or if you have a beautiful long skirt, wear it up higher on your waist to see the difference. You'll find that this simple adjustment can completely transform your posture and the way you carry yourself. It makes you stand taller and feel more confident. We've covered 3 fantastic tips so far: monochromatic magic, V-necks, and high-waisted bottoms. By now, you're already seeing how simple changes can make a huge difference. In the next part, we're going to tackle another 3 tips, including how a great tailor can become your new best friend. I can't wait to share more with you. Tip 4. The tailoring revolution. This is a tip that can sound expensive or complicated, but I promise you, it's one of the most worthwhile investments you will ever make. It is an absolute game changer. The truth is, most clothes are not made for a petite frame, and they are certainly not made for the specific curves and nuances of your body. Clothes are mass-produced to fit a general size, but our bodies are anything but general. This is where a good tailor comes in. Think of your tailor not as a last resort, but as your secret weapon. A tailor can take a perfectly good piece of clothing and make it a masterpiece that fits you perfectly. For example, a hemline that is a couple of inches too long can completely overwhelm a petite frame and make you look shorter. But a simple trip to the tailor to have that hem taken up to the perfect spot, maybe just above your ankle or at the knee, can transform not just the piece of clothing, but your entire silhouette. It makes you look polished and put together in a way that nothing else can. I remember my friend Jean from Birmingham, Alabama. She'd found this absolutely beautiful wool coat, but the sleeves were too long and the shoulders were a little bit wide. She almost didn't buy it. But I convinced her to take it to my tailor, a lovely lady named Maria down the street. It was a simple fix, just a little bit of work on the sleeves and the shoulders. And when Jean got it back, it was as if the coat had been custom-made just for her. It made her stand a little taller, and you could see the confidence radiating from her. This applies to so much more than just coats. It applies to trousers that are a bit too long in the leg, to skirts that need to be taken in at the waist, to blazers that are a little too boxy. A small amount of money spent on a tailor can turn a closet full of clothes that are just okay into a collection of garments that are your absolute favorites. It's about quality, not quantity. Having 5 pieces that fit you perfectly is so much better than having 50 pieces that just don't feel right. Tip 5. Cinch your waist. Now, this tip is all about creating a flattering shape and avoiding that feeling of being swallowed up by your clothes. It's the simple act of defining your waist. As petite women, our goal is to create a clear division between our top and our bottom half. When we wear loose, shapeless clothing, we can look like a single block, and that does nothing for our confidence. Defining the waist gives you a beautiful, feminine silhouette and makes you look more balanced. And there are so many ways to do this. It's not just about wearing a belt, though a beautiful belt can be a fantastic accessory. Think about a dress that has a tie or a built-in belt, or a jacket that's a little more structured and comes in at the waist. Even tucking in your shirt or doing a simple French tuck where you only tuck in the very front can make a monumental difference. It shows off the slimmest part of your body and creates a beautiful, proportional look. My friend Pat from Vancouver, Canada, used to always wear long, baggy tops over her trousers, and she would say, "I just feel more comfortable like this." But every time she did, she looked a little lost in her clothes. One day, I convinced her to try a different approach. She took her favorite long top, tied a thin, elegant scarf around her waist, and suddenly her entire body language changed. It wasn't about showing off her figure, it was about giving her body a shape and a structure that made her look and feel more put together. So take a look at your wardrobe. Do you have a favorite cardigan that you could wear with a thin belt? Or a beautiful dress that has a simple tie at the waist? Start playing with these simple details. You'll find that defining your waist is one of the most powerful tools for looking polished and chic no matter what your size. It's a simple trick that completely changes the game. Tip 6. The rule of thirds for outfits. Now, let's talk about a concept that might sound a little bit like a math lesson, but I promise you it's much simpler and more fun. It's called the rule of thirds, and it's something that photographers and artists use all the time, but it's just as powerful in fashion. The rule is simple. For a visually pleasing outfit, your top and bottom should be divided into thirds, not into a perfect half and half. When we wear a top and bottom that are the same length, it can create a boxy, unflattering look that cuts our body in half. For petite women, this can make us look shorter and wider. The goal is to break up our outfit into a 1/3 to 2/3 ratio. For example, you could wear a slightly cropped jacket with a longer top and trousers, or a shorter top with high-waisted trousers. This creates a visual flow and makes the eye travel up and down your body, which makes you appear taller. A perfect example is a blazer that ends right at your hip bone, paired with trousers that come down to the floor. The jacket takes up 1/3 of your body, and the trousers take up 2/3. Another example is a long cardigan over a top and trousers. By keeping the top shorter, you create a long, unbroken line for the bottom half of your body. This is a subtle but incredibly effective way to create a beautiful, proportional look. This isn't about being overly precise. It's just about having a general guideline in mind. Think about a beautifully structured blazer over a dress. If the blazer is a little shorter, it will create a more flattering look. It's just a general principle that guides your eye and creates a more polished outfit. We've covered some really crucial concepts today: the importance of tailoring, defining your waist, and the rule of thirds. These are the tools that will truly elevate your style and make every single piece in your wardrobe feel custom made for you. I'd love to know, which of these tips do you find most challenging? Or maybe you have a story of your own about a piece of clothing a tailor saved. Let me know in the comments below. I read every single one. Tip 7. The right shoe choice. This might sound like a minor detail, but the shoes you wear can completely transform your look and your silhouette. The goal for a petite woman is to choose shoes that elongate your leg line, not cut it off. Let's be honest, we've all been there. You put on a beautiful pair of trousers or a skirt, and you just can't find the right shoes. A shoe with a chunky ankle strap or a very rounded toe can visually shorten your legs, which is the exact opposite of what we want. They create a horizontal line that breaks up the vertical flow we've worked so hard to create. Instead, the magic is in shoes that have a pointed toe and a little bit of height.
A pointed toe shoe, whether it's a flat, a heel, or a boot, creates a beautiful, clean line that continues the line of your leg. It makes your feet look longer and more elegant, and in turn, your entire leg looks longer. It's a very subtle but incredibly effective trick. A little bit of a heel, even just an inch or two, can make a monumental difference in your posture. It makes you stand taller, and it changes the way you carry yourself. You don't have to wear high heels if you don't want to. A beautiful block heel or a wedge can give you that same lift and confidence without sacrificing comfort. My friend Joan from Dublin, who loves to walk everywhere, swears by a pointed toe flat and says it makes her feel just as chic as a high heel. So when you're looking at shoes, think about whether they're helping or hurting your silhouette. Choose styles that have a clean, unbroken line. A shoe that is a similar color to your trousers or your skin tone can also create that long line and make your legs look a mile long. Think of it as painting a beautiful, long, vertical line from the tips of your toes all the way up.
Tip 8. Statement accessories. As a petite woman, you might be hesitant to wear big, bold accessories, thinking they will overwhelm your frame. And while it's true that you should avoid a necklace that is too chunky or a bag that is too big, the right statement accessory can be a powerful tool for drawing the eye upward and adding personality to your look. The key is in choosing a single piece that adds interest without being overwhelming. Think about a long, elegant pendant necklace that hangs below your collarbone. This accessory creates a subtle V shape, which we've already talked about, and it draws the eye up to your face. Or consider a beautiful scarf that is tied in a way that creates a long, cascading line. This adds color and texture to your outfit and brings the focus to your upper body. Another fantastic accessory is a beautifully structured handbag that is a little smaller and fits neatly in your hand or over your shoulder. A large, bulky handbag can make a petite woman look even smaller, but a smaller, more elegant bag complements your frame beautifully. I remember my Aunt Shirley from New York City, a woman of impeccable style, who would wear the most beautiful outfits and then finish them with a stunning brooch or a single bold cuff bracelet. She taught me that accessories are not about hiding, they're about celebrating. They're the punctuation marks of your outfit. A beautiful pair of earrings or a single bold ring can be all you need to elevate a simple look. So don't be afraid to add a little bit of sparkle and a lot of personality to your outfits. It's all about finding one or two key pieces that make you feel confident and beautiful. Tip 9. Choosing the right prints and patterns. For many petite women, the thought of wearing a print can feel a little bit intimidating. We've been told for years that patterns will overwhelm us and make us look shorter. And while it's true that a very large, bold print on a petite frame can be a lot, the key is in choosing the right scale. You can absolutely wear prints and patterns. You just need to choose ones that are proportionate to your frame. Think about a small, delicate floral pattern on a beautiful blouse or a tiny polka dot on a classic skirt. These smaller scale prints add visual interest and personality without overwhelming your silhouette. A beautiful houndstooth print that is small and elegant can look incredibly chic. On the other hand, a large, loud print, like a huge floral pattern or a bold, abstract design, can be a lot for a petite frame to handle. It's all about harmony. The print should complement your size, not fight against it. Think about the scale of the pattern and whether it feels balanced on your body. When you find the right print, it can make you look and feel so confident and stylish. So don't be afraid to experiment with patterns. Just look for ones that are a little smaller and more delicate. We've covered so much ground today, from the power of a monochromatic outfit to the importance of the right shoe. And I would love to hear from you. Which of these final 3 tips do you think you'll try first? Is there a print you've been hesitant to wear that you'll now give a chance? Let me know in the comments below, because I truly love hearing about your style discoveries. If you're still with me, it's because you believe that every woman deserves to feel confident and beautiful, no matter her age or size. And for that, I am truly so grateful. In our journey together, we've covered so much. We talked about how to use a single color to create a long, elegant line with our monochromatic magic. We learned that a simple V-neck can make all the difference. And we discovered the secret to endless legs with high-waisted bottoms. We then moved on to the art of fit and proportion. We talked about how a little trip to the tailor can turn an okay outfit into a masterpiece. And we learned how to define our waist to create a beautiful silhouette. And we even figured out how to use the rule of thirds to create a perfectly balanced look. Finally, we finished with the details that truly make an outfit. We chose the right shoes that elongate our legs, added beautiful statement accessories to add personality, and learned how to choose the right prints and patterns that complement our petite frames. But now, I want to talk about something that goes far beyond hemlines and necklines. It goes to the very heart of why we started this conversation in the first place. You see, the point of these 9 tips isn't to make you look like a different person. It's not about hiding or about chasing a youthful look. It's about using your wardrobe to unlock the incredible, vibrant woman you are right now. Think back to the last time you felt truly confident in what you were wearing. Maybe it was a simple blazer that fit you just right, or a dress that made you feel like you could take on the world. That feeling is real. It's not just a passing emotion. It's the feeling of being seen, of feeling worthy, of feeling celebrated. As women over 60, we have so much wisdom, so much grace, so much to offer the world. We've seen trends come and go. We've raised families, built careers, and navigated life's greatest challenges. It's a tragedy that so many of us feel we need to disappear into the background. My friend, you do not have to disappear. You have earned the right to stand tall and take up space. These tips are simply your tools. They are the paintbrush and the canvas you can use to express the brilliance and the beauty that is already within you. They are your permission to stop apologizing for your body and to start celebrating it. Because a beautifully dressed woman is a woman who loves herself, who respects herself, and who carries herself with a presence that is simply unforgettable. This is a movement. It's a revolution in how we, as older women, view our style and our bodies. It's about creating a community where we can share our secrets, lift each other up, and prove to the world that our best decades are truly yet to come. I hope that after watching this video, you feel a spark of excitement. I hope you look at your closet with new eyes, not with frustration, but with possibility. And I hope you have the courage to try just one of these tips, just one, and see the difference it makes in how you feel. If you found value in this video, if it made you feel seen, if it made you feel even a little bit more confident, then I want to invite you to join our community. Please hit that subscribe button. It's a simple click that tells us you want to be a part of this movement. It tells us you want to receive more content that celebrates you and your style. And it's how we can continue to bring you videos that are not just about fashion, but about empowerment. Now, I want to leave you with one final question. Out of all the tips we've covered today, what is the one tip that you feel most excited to try first? What is the one thing you're going to change in your wardrobe today to start feeling more confident and more beautiful? Let me know in the comments below. I'm going to be right there reading every single one and cheering you on.